Hello, my darlings. Happy Wednesday to all of you, and welcome back to Let's Build the Wilds. And welcome to part 4 of Trewarren Farm. Hello, I'm back. Still very, very warm. Still very, very warm indeed. So you're going to hear crispy audio because of the fan. Apologies, can't be helped. But what we're going to get on, what we're going to be getting on with today is more building of the farm. Probably going to concentrate a bit more on the crop fields kind of area today. I have done a little bit of work off of camera. I've done a little cheeky bit of building where I've made a greenhouse that I'm going to show you in a second as well. But that's practically it, to be honest with you. So this week's going to be a little bit shorter because I didn't get a video out yesterday because my garden reached 40 degrees Celsius. I've been in 40 degrees Celsius heat before, back in Egypt. Never did I think I would look at my thermometer in the garden and see that in the UK. And I know we're going on about weather, but I'm British. It's what we do, okay? It's part of our culture. We like to complain about it. And it sounds like I'm complaining. I'm not. Love the heat. I just don't enjoy being inside in it. Anyway, so what's coming up this week on the channel, you may ask yourselves? Maybe a speed build. I'm unsure if I'm going to get that finished in time for Friday. If not, I'll get that out on Tuesday instead. But we're going to concentrate on Let's Build the World this week and maybe a Potter project to finish off the end of the week on Friday. So we'll just see how we go. We've got Blue down there absolutely sweating his tits off. I've been keeping him nice and cool with cool mats and whatnot. But yeah, that's it. Don't need to say anything. Oh, I do actually. I'm live on Twitch tonight playing Stray. It's a game where you play a cat. It looks amazing. I can't wait to play it. 7 p.m. BST if you want to come and join me and have a little laugh. But anyway, I've waffled on enough. Let's get into game and let's start building. Right then, my beautiful darlings. Here we are. We're back at Trewarren Farm. You can obviously see that things have been added around this area. I'll show you that in just a second. I've also perfected up the cottage a little bit more with some more ivy and whatnot. And windows. I changed the window placements. I've added in this barn here, which is going to be a bit more of like an equipment shed, I would imagine. Maybe with some hay bales in. I am going to be doing some juicing as well, but we're going to be putting that in the secondary barn that I'm going to be doing around here. And I think that's another good way to have income. Maybe they can make their own beers, wines, that kind of thing, juices and whatnot that they can sell in the farmers markets and stuff. So we're going to do another little one there. We'll talk more about the plans over here in a second. You can see I've started to put in some more little crop fields. So these are going to be kind of like stone walled little fields that's going to be all over this area here. Around about, yeah, kind of this area. We'll talk more about that in a minute as well. Let me show you what we've done. So we've done a greenhouse. We've built a greenhouse just adjacent to the back of the cottage area here. I perfected up the chicken coop area here as well. I just put that fence from werewolves in on top of or with the chicken wire fence that we've put there before. Done a little bit of gardening here. They're going to be growing in some herbs in this garden because I didn't really do any herbs in the greenhouse. We left that for main produce really. So let's get into the greenhouse itself. So this is the greenhouse, my loves. Let's get those walls up. Beautiful. So this is selling all sorts. And I thought I would put them on hydroponics as well. So they haven't got to worry about watering too much, especially in the greenhouses, because they're going to have so many crops to water. I'm even thinking about hiring a gardener to this lot as well. And we can just pretend that's one of the farm workers or something. I kind of like that idea for us. So we're going to do that as well. I've also done with some of those vertical planters as well that we've put all sorts in. And I've also left some free as well in case you guys wanted to plant some extra pieces that I don't have. I've left some free. So, you know, fabulous. So this is what it's going to kind of feel like. These kind of little like tight lanes here and there. What we're going to be working on today are the actual crop fields itself. So around here, I'm going to be raising this train up just a little bit, just so it's on a slight bit of a hill. It makes this lot a little bit more interesting because it's a very flat lot, which is what I kind of wanted, to be honest with you. As I said, we're going to be doing a barn here that is going to be the kind of juicing barn. We're going to have a little lane coming across here, and then another barn is going to be here where we're going to be putting the cows. And I'm probably going to do a couple of llamas as well, or one llama. And then they're going to have this little pasture out here, their own little grassy front. Now, we are going to be building our own animal barns using Sadie Sim's kind of like trick that I saw in one of her YouTube videos. We're going to be doing that. So that is what we're going to be carrying on with today. Yes, we are indeed. Let's go. Hello. How are you? How are you, UK people? I know we are not holding up very well at all, are we? We're not doing well at all, are we, loves? To be honest with you. We are not. We are very much struggling in the UK in a minute. So just bear with your UK creators. If I've seen lots of my friends that haven't been able to stream, same with me, haven't been able to get videos out, because there's nothing worse than making yourself uncomfortable, in this heat. And I won't enjoy making the videos if I feel crap, you know. So things are just a bit array at the minute, but this week looks to be cooling down a bit. It's definitely a lot cooler today where I am. So this is me out making content for you lot, loves. This is me. Absolutely bloody baking it was. Baking. When I read that thermometer at 40 degrees, I was like, are we in hell? And the answer was yes. Yes, we were. We were definitely in hell. Not for me. Not vibing with that, darlings. Not at all. Right. I think I'm going to leave this one down, though. I'm going to raise that one up. Can we go a bit faster than that, please? Thank you. Thank you. Just so we can have like a little bit more of a lane going here as well. And then this one's kind of risen up. We're going to use the stone walls and stuff around on these parts here as well. And I'm probably going to separate off each little area with a different veg or fruit. This is all lettuce. So we'll do pumpkins, blah, 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 blah. And I do want to do a potato field as well, but I can't remember when potatoes are grown. I think it's like the fall, as you call it in The Sims and in the US. And is that the only place that we call fall? Do you call it fall in Canada? No idea. Autumn. There we are. So yeah, that's what's going to be happening today. Yes, it is. There we go. That's a nice little area. We'll get that grid off. And I am going to smooth these edges slightly. So we might miss... we might get rid of some of the actual space we can grow on, but that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Not in these times, loves. Not in these times. We'll go to here. And let's just pull this down. I don't want to have... Oh, that's too much. In fact, I might even leave it like that and like hedge that up as well. Let's just smooth down an area where they can actually get in to grow. And I think what I'm going to do is sink the stone walls down. I'm going to do another moment here as well. I'm going to sink the stone walls down and put hedges around them, I think. I think that would look kind of cute. So let's try that. I've been using these hedges as well rather than the hedge of dreams. They're just smaller. They're smaller and they're easier to work with, and they're just as dreamy. So that is what we're going to vibe with today. Do I want to do hedges first, or shall I do the stone wall and with the hedge behind it? I think we'll do the stone wall. We're probably going to have to sinking this. We're probably going to have to sink this down quite a bit as we progress through, but we're just going to see where we can lay the wall. I mean, we can put the wall there. That's fine, and that will save us a bit of time. I'm going to move you just to... Oh, no, it doesn't like that. Okay, well, you're going to go there. You're going to go there. So this is probably not going to be the most interesting of episodes, but I like seeing stuff like this come together. I really do. Yeah, I do think we need to go in a bit tighter with the wall. Now I'm doing it. And I think these kind of like pathways back here, I'm not going to put this texture. I'm going to do some like sort of dirt roads, because you see that a lot. You see that a lot in these English and Scottish and Welsh farms. And I'm for it. I really am. Especially these stone walls. I'm absolutely for. Stone walls are kind of all over the country, but I think you mainly see them in the southwest and also the north. The north, you see these freestone walls. I mean, you see them everywhere, but that's the majority wherever I've seen them. I've noticed them, you know. So that is the vibe for today. But I hope you've all had a lovely weekend. I really, really do. Really, really do. And as I said, I'm going to be playing that game Stray this evening on Twitch, which is a game I've been looking forward to for quite a while, actually. Such an interesting concept. I've always wanted to kind of play as an animal in game. I know you can do that with a few games, but this one here just looks really cool. Really, really cool. So I can't wait. I can't wait. I wish they would do one with a dog. I'd be very happy with a dog. Not that I don't like cats. I'm just a dog person. And that is me, you know. That is absolutely me. Right, let me continue on with this. And I'll come back to you once this is all done and sunk into the ground, looking absolutely gorgeous. That took a little bit longer than expected, but I kind of like how it looks. You see, it's just like a nice kind of raised level. We'll sort this terrain manipulation out in just a second, but I'm into that. I'm absolutely into that. That's what we're going to do. That is what we're going to do. Now, what I need to do is pick a soil that kind of would look a bit like a dirt road. I've used the garden bedlam in here, but that would kind of make sense actually, because it wouldn't be different soil, would it, if they were digging it up, you know? So I think we might do that. I'm going to do it. Gonna do it. Let's flop this all underneath here. I'm going to completely do that little section there. We're going to dirt road here as well. And here. We'll bring all of that around to there. I will be putting darker soil and stuff underneath of it. For some reason, the tool mod did this funny thing on my screen, and I don't know what that squiggly line is. No idea. Oh, squiggly line. Why are you... What is that from again? Family Guy. I was just thinking, what the hell was that from? Family Guy. I think he's talking about those little weird lines that you see on your eyes sometimes, you know? Why do you go away and I'll try to look at you? Are you shy, squiggly line? Not me quoting Family Guy. For goodness sake, Aiden, get a grip on yourself. Get an absolute grip. So, now, we've got 4 areas here, but I'm going to try and separate it off into. So let me get this grid on. And then I can probably just bring this dirt road all the way to there. We'll go to there as well. And I might separate these areas off with fences. That could be kind of cute, couldn't it? And then there's 4 separate little, you know. People's like, no, we don't actually Aiden. I'm like, you know, darling, you know where we're going with this. And you don't. The answer is you don't. The answer is you can't bloody get the answer out, Aiden, by the sounds of things. You need to sort yourself out. I'm rusty, all right? I've had a day off. And it wasn't a day off, it was a day off sweating. You obviously saw, the people that follow me on Twitter, that I did indeed sweat my tits off. They were found on the pavement by a walker-by. They said, excuse me, are those your tits? And I was like, yes, I'm sorry, darling, I sweated them off. And they were like, understandable, it's boiling. Yeah, that was the story. That was the story. That is my story. Oh, this is fitting in perfectly, loves. Absolutely perfectly. I don't think we're going to try and grow potatoes. Maybe you guys can grow potatoes when the season's out. But because this game is in the summer, I'm just going to grow whatever grows in the summer, to be honest with you. I tend to play my games and build in my games as the season is, you know. So, summer it is. Summer I shall build. I don't know if I'm going to feel a fence on that. I think we need to stick with a hedge, but I don't think we should use the same one. I think I'm going to get rid of debug and live edit. And I'm going to use that, what's it called, this one? The hedgerow. Oh, that could work. It's going to be a bastard to try and get a doorway in though. What I could do is that and that. And then whiffle it around this way. And do that like that. And then we'll have to maneuver these a little bit. But I think this will work out quite well. Let me see where this is going to go. Because the nice thing is, this is the kind... Even though I've sunk this down, it's kind of the same size. A little bit taller, but we can look past that. And I'm for it, you know? Oh, let's keep that doorway there, actually, then. Or not doorway, just entrance. So what did I do there? Did I move that in a little bit tighter? I did. Oh, there we go. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. It might mean we'll have to reduce the size of some of these, but I really want them to be... I want them to have hedgerows. I really do. So I'm gonna put hedgerows in. Oh, it's gonna look wonderful. Loves that. I'm proud of us. I really am. Kind of defeats the object of having that pathway up there, though. I've had a thought now. I've had a thought. We need to keep that one, but we can get rid of these and then have bigger areas. Oh, this needs a bit of planning. This needs a bit of planning. You know, then these fit in there quite comfortably. Yeah, I'm for that. Okay. Okie dokie, choky, 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 cho. Let's do this. Has anyone seen those TikToks where people are like getting their partners to buy them a drink, but they're saying like made up drink names? I've been pissed myself at some of them. Oh, I've been dying. I'm a child. I am a child indeed. But I've been dying at some of them. Pinkity drinkity. That was the one that I was laughing at. Can you ask them if they've got any pinkity drinkities? Do you have any pinkity drinkities? She's just pissing herself. I love it. I love it. And I will start getting some content out on TikTok soon. Some Sims content and some other content, whatever I feel like making, you know. But I definitely I'm just trying to edit together a video. And I'm on a learning curve, you know, loves. I'm on a learning curve. Why are you wonky? I want you to all line up. And then you can come here. And let's bring you here as well, my love. You, oh, stop it. Thank you. Let's bring you to there. Let's bring you down here as well, my love. Sorry, I keep going silent. I'm concentrating and I've been speed building, so I'm used to not speaking. And I can't do that here because it would be very weird. It would just be me going. And that would be the content. Yeah, I think that's going to work. The only problem is now, I don't like these hedges by themselves. So I'm thinking maybe I could. Where's those little ones? Is it you? Oh no, I haven't got my live edit on. Maybe I could put some stone walls around this as well. So let's have a little look. Are you the smally one? No, you are. But maybe I could size these down. Oh, that's going to be a pain in the ass, that. Are we... We might even be able to just draw the wall. And I don't think they've got the matching grey one. But this one here doesn't look too bad with the grey. Let me see this. I'm kind of feeling that. I'm kind of feeling it. And I know you're thinking, oh, it's down on a slope there, Aiden. But I think that adds to the vibes, love, to be honest. I won't lie to you. I won't lie. It will mean I'll have to like maneuver these in slightly. They should be able to get to all of this anyway. But I think I'm going to do it. Maybe this stone wall's older than the rest, you know. You know, that's the vibe, loves. That is the vibe that we're going for. It's almost making me want to get rid of this hedge here and just do a stone wall here instead. Can I go into the hedge there without it looking weird? Not really. No. Oh, I got rid of the whole thing. To there. I think what I'm going to do... I kind of want just like one gate into this area though. So what I'm going to do with that is open just this whole field up. To be honest, I think that would make it a lot easier. Oh, yes. Yes. I'm feeling it. And then around here, let me just see actually, because I don't know if I want to do it on these parts at the top here. No, I don't like it on that bit. I think it just needs to be in the sections in the middle rather than the edges, because we've already got a stone fence there. It won't make sense. And I think I'm going to do what I've done there and just leave that open. That hedge just looks strange. I don't like it. I don't like that. I need to get off camera a minute and I need to figure out a layout for this, as we're going to be all fucking evening. I'm happy with this floor plan. I'm happy with this floor plan. I think that would work out quite nicely. We just need to go in and do all the detailing, loves. We're going to do it now. We're going to do it. We're going to use this same garden bedlam. Absolute bedlam. We're going to use this all the way around. I am going to turn this off, actually, because the whole thing needs to be just covered in this soil. And then we're going to go in and put in even more finer details with the soil as well. So darker places here and there, you know, a bit like life, to be honest. That's what we're going to do. That is what we're going to do. And I am going to change this pathway stone as well. And I was thinking about adding in just some of this. Just some of this like rockery. I think this would look really, really nice. Let me just see that. Yes, this will. Will it? What does it? Do you? Are you? Shall it? Will it? I don't know. Don't know about that. Don't know how we're going to finish off this area. That's the main thing. I think I'm going to do my own custom one. So I'll use that. But what I'm going to do is just do it in areas. I think we need to get that softness up a little bit more though. Areas instead of having it the full kind of way. And I'm going to be putting greenery around all of this, like the stone wall and stuff as well. Plus the darker soil. I think as soon as the darker soil's in it, it will start to make a bit more sense. So that's what we're going to do. I just wanted a little pop of greenery in the floor. And we haven't really got a lot of good greenery. This one's too, that would be too green. I just want, oh, do you know what? I kind of like that with that as well. But for now, we'll stick with what we're doing. We'll stick with what we're doing. And I just want to like, just naturally, just place it in little spurts along the dirt road. Not necessarily in the farmer's fields, the crop fields, but on the kind of like, sort of roadways, you know, where the tractors can squidge through. This one here might be a bit of a squeeze, but this one is where the tractors come in, darlings. Really does. Really does. And I know that these fields would not work scaled with the scaling that's going on, but this is The Sims. So we're just going to leave it, okay? Right, I know this looks weird in a minute, and it probably will still look weird at the end, but I'm doing it anyway. I'm going to plop this on the edges of the actual path. I think as soon as some of this is in as well, it'll start to make a bit more sense. And now watch the terrain paint bug come into play and get rid of it all. Because it's still in the game with full force, my loves. So you need to be careful when terrain painting. I found just like saving to the gallery kind of helps. Save you lots of the gallery each time when you've done a bit of terraining. And hopefully it should sort itself out. I'm not feeling that. I won't lie to you, I'm not feeling the stone. So what we've done instead is use the same stone. Everything just looked a little bit weird with it. This one here sits in quite nicely with the rest of the build. So I'm going to do that instead. I am going to do some darker soil around the edges and stuff still. So we'll do that now. And then I'm going to put some darker soil around the actual crop bits as well and the hedges. I just think it adds a little bit of something then. And then all along here, I'm going to do some of that like overgrown kind of grass like we've done in other places, like around where are you? What? Where? Oh, like here, like that kind of stuff. But I know I've done more. Maybe I just imagined that I did around here, but I still want to add some of that in by the stone walls. The old stone walls, they've been here since the farm first was born. Oh, I'm such a good storyteller. I really am. Really astound myself sometimes with my storytelling abilities. Oh, especially that one that you told us about when that farm was born. Oh, that was the best. You should write that one down, make a book. It was amazing. It was amazing. It really was. I mean, if you can't big yourself up, you know. Oh, what a twat. Anyway, moving on. Moving on, darlings. Moving on. I hate the terrain tool marker. It's always like slightly off from your cursor. I really detest it. I detest it. Very much so. Right, this darker one. We're going to go for the even darker one underneath this soil here. Wibbly lines. So it's probably even better than me using the circle, actually. A little bit bigger. Stunning, stunning, stunning. And the same here as well. And there. Yeah. Oh, it kind of looks better. A bit more bled out. Like that. Yes, that looks better. And we'll do... Oh, hello, you. Hello, you. How dare you? Ruining my perfection. No, Aiden, you're doing that yourself. What am I talking about today, loves? I have no idea. The heat's still getting to me, all right? You're just going to have to let me go. You're going to have to let me be. Let me waffle on about absolute shit. Shit. Yeah, because I did use this colour on these here as well. I'll just rinse them around there. And then I'm going to go back into this one. Bring that down a tad. And just darken up the edges where those hedges are as well. And I am going to do a little bit of overgrown grass here too. And I'm going to get the scarecrow out, whatever he's called. Mr. Patchy, isn't it? We're going to flop out a Mr. Patchy as well in this area. There's a nice little bit of gameplay for you. Doesn't Patchy like water the flowers and stuff as well? There we go. We've got another farm worker, loves. We'll have a gardener and a farm worker. So there'll be plenty to do, plenty to look after. I'm for that. I really am. Lovely job. Now we need to plant the actual things themselves. So I think I need to go into debug for that, don't I? Here we are. Right, we've planted some lettuce. We're probably going to have to do some more lettuce. Oh, let's do some mushrooms. Mushrooms. We'll plop the mushrooms there. What's this here? Pumpkin, pumpkin, watermelon, pumpkin, and lettuce. Where's me eggplants, loves? Excuse me, where's me eggplants? How fucking dare you? I know that you sell them. Maybe it's... Eggplant. What? Aubergine? I'm turning American, I swear it. Aubergine. Oh, okay. So you do... Oh, so they come singular. Oh, you can only plant one of them because they're only oversized crops. I don't really want that look. I don't want that look. So we're going back to what we had beforehand. Let's get some pumpkins in, shall we? Pumpkins here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Watermelon going up here as well. I love a watermelon, my favorite fruit. What is your favorite fruit in the comments, please? I was loving hearing you guys. I still haven't gone back and answered. Well, I would have answered them by now. But seeing you guys talk about the textures of food that you don't like, it makes me feel seen. It does. So thank you for that. But what's your favorite fruit? Mine is watermelon and strawberries. All the way. My favorite. I love them. Absolutely love them, I do. Get these planted out as well. I'll make sure that they've been watered. You can't speed up the growth process of these. You have to just let it be. So that's a bit annoying in itself, loves, to be honest. Bit annoying in itself. Now, I know we've not done much today, but this is where I'm going to have to pull the plug. Going to have to pull the plug. But we've definitely made a bit of progress on this. I'm glad that we lifted that up, even if it is just slightly. Okay, I think it works. Here, I'm just going to be putting some hedges and stuff. We have got a little cherry grove here, so a little orchard. But I think that's going to be enough crops for us. I really do. Unless we do some more here. Maybe we could do another orchard here. That could be kind of cute, actually. Like an orchard with like a meadow garden. Let me know what you think of that. I'm into that idea. But I'm into this as well. It's coming along swimmingly, loves. It really is. I think that's going to look cool when there's actual crops and stuff there. It really will. But I'm going to leave you here. I'll be back with this tomorrow. We're going to continue on with this tomorrow. As I said, we'll probably make a start on that kind of orchard area itself. I think we'll do that tomorrow. And off of camera, I'm just going to perfect this up a bit and I'll show you what I've done. Because we've still got the interiors to do here. And there's not going to be massive amounts of interiors because we've got kind of like 2 builds. Everything else is going to be exterior work. But for now, we're done, my darlings. Hope to see you on Twitch tonight, 7 p.m. If not, I will always be back tomorrow. So, yes, I'm going to leave you here. Thank you so much, my darlings. Speak to you tomorrow. Goodbye.